Welcome back to Here There Be Monsters. Glad to have everybody. Thanks for coming back. Today, we're going to be doing session 6 of Rin Chronicles. Slight recap. We actually had a big search session last session, traveling on their way to Barther's farmstead, where he lived. And the session actually began where they found the genie in the jar, written in tons of languages that, say, do not open, like beware. They do open it, and with a little bit of back and forth with the genie, they were trying to discuss what to wish for. They were only given one wish this time. He really wanted to get back to his nap, he said. And Shell wished him to have a good day, and he thanked Shell and went back to his jar as it blasted off into the stratosphere of the planet, and maybe we'll see him again someday. But after that, they did make it to the farm, which they found to be very vacant, almost like a ghost town, but the livestock's still there. It was just missing the civilization aspect. Barther searched his house. The party kind of split up to search other areas. After quite some time, the horses were found kind of out of their pen. Barther found some claw marks on the door frame to his bedroom. Maybe it didn't look good enough everywhere else in the house. And then Shell found some claw marks into the living quarters of the lighthouse shelter, and also a survivor, Theodore. Theodore mentioned like creatures or these things came and just started snatching people, and they had him get to safety because he was older, couldn't fend for himself, but he was also too weak to even get back out. And Shell helped him out of the trapdoor, the crawl space he was tucked into. That's kind of where the session ended after Shell escorted him back outside. A small discussion about who introduced himself as Theodore, the farmstead owner, and that was most of everything from session 5. If you need to recap on all of the D&D content from Kingdom of Rin or Rin Chronicles, you can find it on YouTube at Here There Be Monsters. Please check that out. All the sessions and shorts, funny moments, and serious moments are captured there. Mercy does a great job on the footage. One other little thing I'd like to put in here, because I know I didn't mention it in our last session too much. I'm going to roll the trailer again. A little refresher. If you would like to be involved in the world of Rin, we have a way for you to do that. Even if you're not a player, you can create townsfolk, shop owners, or various NPCs in the world. So inside the Discord, you'll be able to communicate with Spio, who helps roll your monthly earnings and helps you set up your character and your shop for you. And then every Sunday, just before the EverQuest stream goes live, he's in there for about an hour, and you can get your rolls out.
In the Kingdom of Rin, we are the unsung heroes, the backbone, the beating heart. Whether you're a performer at the local theater, an alchemist drafting potions, a stable master shoeing horses, a fence making shady dealings, we are the peoples of Rin.
So that's the townsfolk. If that looks interesting, stop by, check it out. And next thing is we're going to jump back in. Currently, we are still in the third day of late spring 561. And it's roughly, give or take, afternoon time. So that's where we're going to jump in. I'm going to roll the prayer to Bana. and we'll bring out the players.
From cult to church, the truth was spread, and the heretics were filled with dread. They lied, they stole, the peace we had no longer whole. They sought to kill and undermine, but truth was found before the time, and we banished them, all but a few, then built ourselves a kingdom new, no longer marked by war and sin, but Allah did give his grace to men. No gods nor fiends, not great nor small, can penetrate his peaceful wall. From mountains to the ocean's blue, this peace will last us long and true.
So, you're going to continue to put the horses back up, huh? Hein?
Yes, I'm definitely dealing with the horses. That is what I'm going to focus on.
All right. We do. Stats page. Still animal handling or 3.5. I don't actually have that stat tracked.
I could roll D100 and still fail. Like, it's that bad.
What if you roll 20 though? You could roll 20.
We'll see. So you want me to roll? Here we go. Here it is. Here's the roll. It just needs to be high, basically. Ugh. I got a 14. Look at that.
What are you like saying? How are you approaching this? Because this is kind of more of a.
I have a carrot. Like, I brought a carrot with me and everything, and like I was
I don't
just
know why this one
trying to lead it over. The whole lead the horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Well, it doesn't like carrots, so I was hoping it would do something, but oh well, I'm trying. Does the carrot give me like plus 100 or something? Because I need
So it begins to want your carrot. It starts to pay attention to you, where they were kind of like ignoring you, like, no, we're out of our, like, they're like, we're out of our pen, we're enjoying this, you know. And but you bringing them something tastier than the grass that's in front of them at the moment. What is it, Colt? That would you?
Yeah, that's this one that I'm next to, this little bitty guy. I haven't even made it over to the big one yet.
It comes up to you and, like, you know how like a dog sometimes will try and snatch something from your hand or like sneak.
Yep. I'll just be out of reach, just out of reach as I walk it. Just gonna walk it there.
He did a thing. All right.
I actually made something happen with this horse. Good stuff.
Like with that, be able to take it. So, you know, some of this was happening also during last session because we had time stuff. But with that 14, I'm gonna have that carry over to one of the other horses if you'd like to pick one that you're able to.
The far one over here up north. Whatever this one looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, up there. This guy up here. That way I don't have to worry about going to get it next or whatever.
It sees your carrot from the distance, and it's like...
It just hops right over.
So give me.
Perfect. See? Get them all in here. That's right. Horse whisperer.
Horse whisperer. So now
Next
you're
thing
two for 4.
Next thing I know, the party's gonna find like a Heinz corpse over here being kicked by a horse, and then no carrots around.
No, we just find his skeleton. The horses ate him.
Perfect.
All right. Hein is making his headway with
Horse friend.
the horses. I'm going to move over to Theodore, where we have Shell in there. Trying to remember everybody's minis. Barther. And a couple people from actual Tailspire at the moment too. Do I need to repull people?
Yeah. When I restarted, I'm back in the tavern.
Okay.
Ready to be drugged wherever.
There's some places this board. Boom. Bloodthirst unicorns. All right. So, is everybody on? You guys see the board now? See old Jimmy, Hein, Barther. Thorfinn, are you in Tailspire? Do you pull it again?
I've tried. I can get it to open up, but I can't get the map to fully load.
Okay.
There might be a change if I can get my actual tower drive computer working, because that has a better graphics card for sure in comparison to my current setup. I can get that, I'll be able to be on Tailspire, but not at the moment. Okay. But I remembered the map from last time, so I think Thorfinn is just outside of the greenhouse.
Yeah, you're just coming out of the windmill.
Yeah, in the windmill. Yeah, I carried a few sacks of grain out.
Okay. So that then Barther and Jimmy, Theodore just kind of finished his introduction and briefly going over what he thinks happened. The floor is yours here. All right. So Theodore, he, looks over at Barther and Jimmy. So, what do you think you guys will do?
Save my dad.
Did you find any clues on where they might have been taken?
I found some claws in my house. Like there was engraved into the wall was crazy. It was like right in front of my room specifically. It was like it was looking for me for some reason. Like I'm important.
Oh. Well, there's some claw marks down here, too.
I start sitting down and scratching my chin, trying to figure it out.
I think Jimmy will just kind of speak up and try to, figure out what this guy knows and try to get any clues as to like what happened here. So just ask them. So like, what did you see?
Well, it was all of a sudden and out of nowhere. Heard a couple of screams, and then there was, I don't even know what you call them, but creatures I've never seen before. Terrible things. They were snatching everybody up left and right. One of the other farmhands, he told me to get to safety. I went to our one of our hiding places. I was hoping others would make it to one of others, but if you guys checked everywhere, it appears I'm all that's left. And Barther, of course.
Tell me more about these creatures. Like what, you said you hadn't seen this type of creature before. Can you describe them?
Certainly. Well, it's caught a glimpse, but they were tall, kind of lanky, taller than a human, much taller than you, of course. Long nails.
How many were there?
Well, I don't know. I saw a couple of them, but to get everyone, there must have been tons of them.
Did they peruse the internet by chance and make funny jokes online?
On what?
Trolling, if you would say.
On the line?
What is this knowledge I have? What were we talking about again?
Kids these days. They had various, one of them, his color of the skin was, a little reddish, maybe? It was all happened so fast.
Pull out like a little. I pull out like a little journal. I start scratching in it with my knife. Did it look like this? Like a rough caricature of like a tiefling.
Well, I mean, they looked a little scarier than that.
Oh, did I not put
But
enough?
the horns kind of match. I definitely don't recommend trying to do it on your own. Might want reinforcements for something like this.
How long ago did this happen? How long were you in hiding?
Well, felt like forever. I don't really know. At least a couple days. Don't go into my hole. You won't like what you find.
I guess, I tell Barther I'm going to go fetch Ian and, run off and let him know. Because I don't know if he's caught up with all this, so we kind of need to circle the troops and kind of discuss what's going on and figure out what we're going to do. So yeah, I think I just kind of mosey off and try to holler for Ian and try to get his attention.
Yeah, you start kind of hollering, huh? And you come back around the corner, and what does it look like as Heinz getting like the last horse cubbied up? See him like holding out. He's like baiting these horses with a carrot. And Hein Jimmy comes into view.
Hey Jimmy, you want to help me finish this up? You have a hand for horses?
Yeah, I think it's time we move on. Come quick. There's been something.
Something? I mean, Jimmy the hand can't lend a hand with the horses?
Jimmy just kind of sighs and then looks around to see if there's any horses, and I don't know. He just picks up some grass.
Here's a carrot. I'll toss you a carrot.
Catches the carrot and just goes try to tempt a horse.
Well, you just finished getting you look around, and he just finished. The last horse he got was the last one that was running around.
So then,
okay.
I'll follow Jimmy out. I'll close the gates. Yeah, close it. Those plates right here. You want to close them? There we go. Perfect. They can't get out again. Haha. And then I'll follow Jimmy. Where are we going, Jimmy?
Do you leave with the carrot?
No. I give the little one the carrot.
Here, the horse is here.
They bust through and chase you down with the carrot. No, I'm just kidding.
From his place near the windmill, would Thorfinn be able to have heard Jimmy calling out for
Ian? You would have. Well,
be able to kind of triangulate where they are.
Wait, quick question,
close.
Mr. DM, sir. Do elves and dwarves hate each other in Rin, or no?
It's actually a wonderful question.
Maybe not as friendly as some of the other goodly races, but no, it's not like outright hatred or anything.
I mean,
Okay.
I've given some.
Well, it's not like
It's
Lord of the
animosity.
Rings.
I mean, Ian has thrown some short shade towards him a little bit so far, but that's about it. Nothing major.
May I scream? May I yell out that Ian called Thorfinn short to get his attention?
I mean, you can yell out whatever you want. I'm pretty sure that Thorfinn knows that he's short, but that's a different story.
So, yeah, as they get back, Thorfinn, you could have made it over there as well.
Yeah, of course.
So the
so
gang is gathered.
We're able to find some horses. Although not exactly the ones we were looking for, but they can still be useful.
Yeah, I thought I would help put the horses up. I didn't really know what I was looking for in the town. It's not my town. Do we have any ideas what we're looking for now?
Sacks of.
I take out.
What did you say, Thorfinn?
If we find them.
About the grain?
Oh, sorry. I brought up a few sacks of grain from the windmill.
Yeah.
If we are able to locate the missing horses from the garrison, we might be able to use the grain as a bit of a lure for them to come closer to us rather than looking throughout all the forest for them.
Did you by chance pay for those sacks of grain or no?
Hey man, that grain's not free.
I will reimburse accordingly.
Right.
I am
right.
not
Just like you'll pay us for our last mission. Yes, I see how it's going.
That is not on me. That is on the captain.
That's what they all say.
And who works for the captain?
I do, but I am not in charge of distributing the coin. That is not my position.
So you're not in charge
Don't
of
like it? Take it up with the captain.
So you're not in charge of reimbursing either.
I was told by the captain to recruit those who would be willing to help, and you have. And it is beyond my station in the militia to distribute the necessary coin that's been promised to us. All we can do is hope that when we do return to the city, that the matter will be settled. Where did Shell get off to? Has anyone seen her?
Right there.
Did she come up that way? I point at the door.
I do believe.
Talking into her reflection of the window.
That is perfect. All those tinted windows.
What's the...
I just realized Speedo isn't here.
Yeah,
I'm stupid.
You just realized that?
I failed the perception check. IRL.
Yes.
How many horses is he in getting to follow him?
No, I put him back in their little pen.
Oh,
he's trying to steal again. He's trying to take my horses.
So the dwarf wants the horses and the grain.
No.
You're asking for an awful
I misunderstood.
lot there.
I misunderstood.
Yes, that's what all the dwarves say.
No. This is me talking. I had the idea that we were going to use the horses from the homestead to help find the missing horses.
How can we track from horseback when we can't even track on foot?
Well, you see, Ian.
Riding a horse is faster mobility.
We take the female horse. We put long eyelashes on it. It is bait for all the male horses.
Yes, that's what we do. We do its makeup.
No.
I've used that method before, actually. It's quite standard.
At the very least, there's the grain idea.
So are you paying the grain now, or are we doing that?
I slowly inch towards the side,
make.
and I hold out my hand as if I want money.
It's not even your grain, Rin. You're looking for money.
He's taking from my town.
That would go to the elder more than you.
I don't have any coin of my own to spend, but I would if I had it.
Right, that's why you're taking it.
Well, if you're using this in the end, to get our people back, you can have those 2 sacks of grain.
Wow, he's using it in the end to collect the amount.
Can I make some oatmeal?
Oh,
which also
Thorfinn, can I make some oatmeal?
Helps get our people back.
That's when Thorfinn finally comes upon the site of the survivor. Yes, The using the grain is a means to an end. Not a
Those
robber.
Those are small bags, and they are 75 pounds each.
I heard the dwarf was carrying both of them. That's what I heard.
Hey man, he took it.
Yep, it's all the dwarf. He's carrying them.
It's your farmer carrying them. What's the
What's your strength stat?
Yeah, so I was
my strength stat is a 15.
Guys, can I use like a squishy, like one of those sounds if anybody hits me for like 1 damage or something?
If someone hits you for 1 damage, you go into a coma?
Oh no, it's like I couldn't play the squeaky toy over the mic, so I don't think it would work, but I squish like a dog toy.
I think if it is 3 damage, it's a squeaky toy.
Makes sense.
Because at 3 damage, you go unconscious, right? Or is it 4?
Currently I am at it should be on my first page, right? Oh, I'm at
be on here.
5 out of 15. I need to edit my character sheet.
Got it.
Oh, you're at 5? Wow.
Yeah, I got
So
Wait,
still
3
doesn't look
health
very good.
last time.
Still
No,
looks rough.
I don't think that's right because I'm marked at 5 out of 15 too. I should be at full health, not 5 out of 15. Is anyone else marked at anything else?
Oh, I marked that. I accidentally adjusted you.
Oh, you. So the elf and the dwarf look vastly different. Just putting that out there.
I'm not a
Who's that?
dwarf, I'm a human.
As she
Oh, you're right.
He's
You are a form of human.
He's referring to me.
Well,
There we
And
what's your
go over
plan
to
then?
Theodore,
We go back. We go pick up the armies that Thorfinn commands because he's cool like that. And then we come back because they're totally going to listen to us about our little farmstead and that gives them all of their food. And then we go in, we kill all the bad guys, we come out, we finally get paid for all our problems. I find my dad, my mom says hi, and we all live happily ever after.
What about the milk?
We go milk the cows after.
So the homesteaders were taken somewhere.
Yes, I think we should start tracking where they were taken.
Ian's got the right plan here. If we go back to the town and just tell them people are missing, they're not going to do anything. We need to have some more information.
Yeah, let's track. Anyone have tracking? I'm looking around at
Yes.
the other people.
You're an elf, you know the forest. Tracking would be under what spot?
Tracking.
Oh, I don't play. My bad. I don't play. If that involves anything worth of intelligence, it's a -1.
Well, I believe all of us can try to track, and then hopefully one of us finds something. I mean, if you roll low enough, you just follow the cat around.
Is tracking under spot or survival?
Would that be search? Because there is no track.
Oh, there's no tracking?
No.
Search is more like investigate.
Yeah, it'd probably be survival, looking for like tracks and things.
Looking for tracks and things.
At the very least, Thorfinn could aid a friend.
Ooh, I got a +6 on that. Yeah, let's do a survival check.
So should we aid? Can we aid him?
Yeah, aid. I think aid as well.
I'm asking if he'll allow us to aid or not. With all of us.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah, you can.
Or do you want us to do it on our own?
How do I bring up
If
my
you guys
dice
are,
again?
you can aid, and you're like kind of in a group, like
Your space bar.
doing like your scout, like kind of going across the area we call in the military, hands across America, searching for a clue.
So you press your space bar to bring up your dice.
We're looking for tracks.
Thank you.
Notice something.
I got a 50,
Nice.
25.
A 25, and then plus 2 with the aid. So
Mhm.
Nope. I somehow tracked down my mother.
So the aid another is a DC. So okay, yeah.
yeah, it's a DC. So I rolled a.
There's a tracking is a feat. Gotcha.
Oh, tracking is a feat. Oh, we're never going to be finding anything ever.
So, but really, that's just gonna change a little bit of like how much you can get, kind of deal.
Well, I got positive on the aid, but if tracking is a feat, then he has a 27 from me. I don't know if the dwarf made his aid or anything. I think it's a 10, right? To aid.
Yeah, DC 10 to aid.
Yeah, I rolled a 14, so.
Okay, my math's a little off. That was actually a +3, but it's still really good.
And then someone's gonna have to
That's a 21.
roll for my help.
That's a 23, actually.
Okay.
So let me get this right. You're illiterate and you can't do math.
Hey, that was a bar boy problem, not a. Both of those are true for me in real life. Shut up.
All right, we're gonna ask the cat to read everything for you then.
Okay, here, Kate, go on. Read the note.
You never even told us about a note.
I never got a note.
Oh, I thought you said that you found a note or something because you had to tell Kit to read a note.
No, I was just doing that as a show of what you said. That was me being funny.
Thorfinn has probably a strong idea that the missing horses might be somewhere within the area of the homestead. But now seeing the attack on the homestead, he's thinking that maybe both groups that we're looking for are in the same place.
And one will be used as food and one would be used as mounts?
They're gonna ride people?
Maybe.
All right. So
Did the survivor say what the attackers looked like?
Oh, I forgot you guys went off looking for stuff. I was about to start. Oh yes, I did. He walked with you. I did say what they looked like, actually.
What were they?
Well, they were kind of red, and well, at least the one for sure that I saw was kind of red. It was really tall.
Mm-hmm.
I point at my crudely drawn image. It looked like this.
Stick figure, but red.
Yeah, it's a stick figure with points on the
head. Yep. Yep. So it's we're looking for a scarecrow with horns. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check this field over here.
Exactly. I'm a little scarier than that, though. By little, I mean a lot.
Well, like besides the red one, does he also include the other information about the claws and such, and the height?
Yes, they had very long, sharp fingernails.
So does this portal nexus portal thing over here? Does this actually lead to the nexus or the plane of power?
Nope, that's just a signpost.
Oh, shucks. Okay.
Huh?
He's going over in his mind that, based on the description, well, the height of these attacks lines up with that of orcs, but the long claws rules.
They're red. Orcs aren't red.
At least one
all of
them
them are
was
red. I thought it
Red
was a
makes them
I thought it was
fast.
just a
What do
red
you mean?
leader.
I only got a good glimpse at one of them. It happened so fast.
So red pretty much, marks out orcs from the list of things that we're dealing with. Got it. Oh gosh, Kit, what did you do?
It was his dexterity save to try and not bite me.
A 99?
Yup. I was bit. I couldn't dodge it.
Oh no. Are you gonna go to 0 because of your cat?
So,
How much damage did he do to you?
It was a
let's see.
love nip. It wasn't
I sent you
anything.
a DM real quick because I just needed one little tip.
I'm petting my cat. He's
Hey, look, there's a bird on the house. I can shoot that for XP.
and just feed my cat.
Yes, you're right. I could feed your cat. That would be like a kid's meal.
What time of day is it? Is it still like early afternoon?
Guys, I should take a long rest. It's been so restful.
It's late afternoon.
Even if you took a long rest, you'd only get 1 hit point.
Okay.
You get 1 or 2 hit points for long rests at level 1.
We will have to keep track of the time because only a few of us can see in the dark.
Man, you guys are so lucky with your race abilities. I'm just a man.
Forgot there's an actual compass on Tailspire.
Yes. Yeah, there is.
But as you guys are kind of sweeping around the area, on the northwest side, you do find like the one notable thing that completely actually stands out, since none of you are like super experienced trackers per se, is like some of the brush, because where it starts to be like not civilized little housing area, it starts to turn more into brush. There is kind of like the plants and foliage kind of split as if something has traveled that way. There's a couple parts where it's a little more prevalent, and then it just turns into wild woods.
All right, Kate, get in the bag.
And
No, get in the bag. You're not allowed. I'm gonna lose you again. Get in the bag.
Wait, does Barther have pigs? Does his family own the pigs?
That's Honk. That's Oinkin. That's Mr. Piglet. Oh, that's Bacon.
Okay, which
Don't
one's
tell
Bacon?
him, but
That's
we're
the one we're
eating.
bringing with us. We're bringing Bacon with us. Which
That's
one is
the
it?
one I'm eating later. He's for breakfast.
Yes, that's why we're taking him.
I think Bacon's the one that's closest to you.
Yes, that's why I went to him. Yes. I can even attack Bacon and make him Bacon.
And finish the prophecy.
Yes.
Apart from the tracks, maybe we should look at anything that the farmers might have dropped that were being taken.
That's what your 20-something was for.
Yeah.
I did roll a 25 or 23.
Right.
I'm just saying, as we get further into the wilds, it might be easier to spot something shiny rather than faded tracks.
Yeah, you found a possible path, and you have a cardinal direction of northwest.
All right, we'll head that direction. Let us depart. And we're taking Bacon with us because, well, Barther said we could.
We can pawn him off. He's nice and juicy.
I was thinking we could probably trade the pig for one of your family members and just come back with your dad. And we'll be good.
It is a sizable pig, like a fully grown pig, or is it a juvenile?
Oh, he said it was called Bacon, so...
I mean...
You should see my chicken. That whenever she lays eggs, you'll never guess what her kids are called.
They come up over the knees of Barther. So they're pretty big.
Oh, so that's going to be my new war mount. The pig is now my war mount.
Can we put Shell? Since Pio's not here to tell us no, can we put Shell on the pig?
That's what I was thinking.
Yep. This is what's going to happen. There's one for each of us. We can ride war pigs.
You would need to do an animal handling for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm so.
I've got this on lock. Don't worry. +5s.
You have a +5, you said?
Yeah, I got a +5. I'm really good at handling my animals.
Wow.
I can ride them even better. I got a +6.
All right, what'd you get? A natural 20 with a +5. We got some war pigs going on. This is amazing. See, this is what D&D is about. Those rolls right there. Combat, natural 1s. But war pigs, straight 20s.
War pigs are needed.
Yeah, Barther's like in his natural habitat. Oh wow, and then in that one, that's crazy.
No. The cat rolled in that one. The cat's not supposed to ride.
I was just saying back to back though rolls. That's wild.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, Barther, like, you guys are kind of like in awe of how well he soothes this pig and brings it to him. It's super calm. It obeys. He like. This one specifically is the one that he taught how to like shake, roll over. So it's listening perfectly to all of his commands, and as he keeps it soothed, Shell is able to climb up. And,
I'm gonna go get a saddle real quick, and then we can put the saddle on the pig for Shell.
Fortunately, There's no pigs.
Oh, can we ask the survivor if we can take a saddle?
I'm sure one of these houses has one. They'll never even notice.
We'll return it in time.
I'm sure we'll get it back to him. The dwarf will pay for it, like he already owes for the oats.
I feel like Thorfinn
We'll put it on his tab.
He's gonna use one of the two sacks of grain to feed the horses and then the corral.
Yes. Just read it back. Yeah, write it backwards.
He's not carrying
holding the tail.
2 sacks. He'll carry one of the sacks of grain on his shoulder.
Okay.
All right, so we have a war pig. This is amazing. You know, their charge damage is like amazing.
So at the beginning, it will take Barther kind of guiding Bacon to be, because it's not trained in being ridden yet.
We're getting there.
If they're allowed, if my IRL father is allowed to ride horses, I want to have one of us. I'm gonna war train that pig.
I mean, I can't believe you rolled a nat 20 on that. That's crazy.
That is really funny.
I have a DM question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming it's going to be a no, but I'll still ask. Is it possible for Thorfinn to know if the missing garrison horses know certain command phrases? Or is he too low on the total to those command phrases?
It's a good
Depends
question.
a little bit on what you're thinking. They'd probably come when called and like that sort of thing. But
okay, yeah. But anything more than that would be more rider specific, like Alan died.
I'm sure they're generally trained to have like the similar like whatever their code word is for giddy up and stop, come here, stuff like that. So I would say those basic commands I would say just as a standard like a militiaman you would know, because there's probably a time or two you've been on the detail to put the horses up or to clean the stable, etc. So I think that would be definitely acceptable.
Can we name our party the War Pigs?
Bacon is the mascot.
Yep.
And our emergency food. He's like Chopper for One Piece. He's the emergency food.
Yeah. The code word for bacon is soup.
And then, Spio now has a mount. This is amazing. Spio got a mount before the dwarf. And the dwarf wanted a mount since episode 1.
True.
Do you want the pig? Do you want a pig? I gesture towards Thorfinn.
Thorfinn just only grumbles and walks ahead.
Don't be jealous. This was an amazing idea. This was teamwork right here. All right, so
Yeah,
I think we're ready to head out now that we have a pig on hand.
I'm determined to press on with our findings so as to not lose our quarry.
Okay. What's your weight with the extra 50 pounds?
We have a few hours of daylight left.
Extra 50? He has an extra 150.
Guys, I have I have an idea that can't go wrong whatsoever. We put the oaths on the pig.
No, Spio's on the pig. Unless you want to get a different pig.
No, we tie the oath with a rope to the sides of the pig.
No, that would have to be a different pig because Spio's on bacon. So you need to get another pig to carry the oath, or you're just going to overburden it.
That is fair.
You don't want to kill your pig unless it's bacon, and then we can eat it.
So you guys head out northwest then?
Yes, with the pig and the war pig. Will who's gonna scout? Because like anyone have really good?
I have horrible spot.
I think old
I have a
Jimmy's our
minus
scout,
one.
right? Old Jimmy, you're a scout.
No, I can be the scout.
By the way, old Jimmy, are you wanting a war pig too?
I think Jimmy's gonna stay on foot.
But I mean,
Yeah.
Jimmy the Hand can ride anything.
Jimmy the Hand could ride something, perhaps. He likes his trusty feet, though.
We'll work you up to that. We'll work you up to that.
Jimmy the Hand.
Now, Entma, did you think we would be getting war pigs this session?
Absolutely not. That was not.
I mean, technically, they're not even
that wasn't,
war pigs. 'cause
that wasn't. Yeah,
they're
this
not
is just
trained
a pig.
combat.
No.
Yeah.
It's a
They
pig
all
that
give them-
you just happens to like. You happen to train him like, pet commands growing up, and so he listened to you.
So we are helping.
That shell could be bucked off that pig.
No way. We are helping this pig become what it truly can be. The whole sapling from the seed kind of concept. This pig is special. He can carry Shell. Shell's going to be, entranced with it when he comes back.
Her and the pig will be best of friends.
While Jimmy is being the forward scout, I think Thorfinn would be on the lookout.
May I request to be in the
any small clearings in the woods? Places where the runaway horses might gather to graze.
So you're trying to look out for clearings.
He's looking out
small
for horses.
clearings.
Yeah, horses in clearings.
Yeah.
Okay.
The way it leaves Jimmy to be the forward scout to keep on those tracks and such.
So with gonna keep that survival. So you're able to use Barther as he keeps he's walking, kind of like leading the pig and keeping you kind of like on that path that breaks up and then goes away, and then you like see it again. Give me a spot, Jimmy.
All right, let's see. I've got a +3, so
We need
Luis.
Just firing on all cylinders.
20. Wild.
Quick. You got to roll the cat again to get rid of the 1.
the cat. No, we rolled too high.
There's a 1 in there. It's fine.
So is your cat? Is it just following with you, or are you holding it?
It's in my It's in my pouch.
Okay, it's like head's poking out. Okay.
Travel cat.
you do find I should say you're walking along, and I can't remember who mentioned it. Someone mentioned like looking out for belongings to people.
That was Thorfinn.
Oh, that was me.
And something catches your eye, Jimmy, as you guys do find another one of those little spots where the grass and weeds break down. You guys have been kind of going for 30 to 40 minutes through weaving in and out. And it's like a broken handle, or maybe to like a hand tool. Almost like it should attach to one of those gardening tools or something.
Okay. So, I just kind of pick it up, and I don't think I'm that forward. I'm just kind of leading the troops. I just kind of take it as a sign that we're on the right path, that we're heading down the right area.
Wait. Enma. Would you say the scent is would you say the person's scent is still there if I were to give it to the pig to smell it like a dog would?
It has proper training, so this is amazing. I'm glad this pig has a better backstory. This is great.
This pig was actually in the Special Ops Force before the world was deleted and restarted.
I don't know if you've seen it. There's a little video called Chicken Attack.
All right,
they have
say that again, Barther.
Could I put how when the police dogs, you give them a cloth that a criminal's worn and they smell it and they know where the criminal is? Could I do that with the object? Pig, because pigs have a good sense of smell.
If they can make pigs that can find truffles.
That was going to be one of my arguments.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be a pig's role?
Even then, I think the truffle pigs have to be specially trained, so it's up in the air.
So what happened? Is that what you want to try? Because Thorfinn just read my mind.
Yeah, why don't we try it if it doesn't work?
I'd like to try it.
Okay.
So what's the plus for the pig smell?
Does Jimmy hand the tool off, the handle off to Barther?
Yeah, that's fine. And Jimmy just took it as a sign that we were on the right path. Yep.
Barther, you grab it and you go to let Bacon start kind of sniffing it. He sniffs it, and he bites it and starts just chewing on it. And he's like,
he's getting a better smell for it.
Now he's got
Good job, Bacon.
He's got a chew toy.
Good job. I give him some pets.
Oh, and fun fact, usually the truffle pig.
The what pigs?
They eat the truffles, right?
Usually the pigs used for truffle hunting are female.
Oh, that's actually cool. I thought.
So now I want now that you're further out, I want a new survival. And from this point, yeah.
Who do you want it from? Everybody?
Who's trying to manage keeping you
50.
guys in and out of that path?
15. I'll roll the 15.
I'll assist, I guess. since I assisted last time. Whee! Oh, we both got 17s on the assist. Look at that.
19 if it's an assist.
Someone can roll for me for Thorfinn's assist.
All right, I'll roll Thorfinn. Here we go.
No modifier.
No modifier.
Thank you.
There you go, Thorfinn.
Oh.
And straight 10. That's awesome. That's
21.
I see. I just learned something about 3.5. Without the tracking feat, you can only track something if the DC for the task is 10 or lower. You're essentially rolling for a nat 20.
Oh, perfect. So we don't find anything. Oh, okay. Let's go back to the town. Tell them someone was taken. They got to send out a party.
Oh man. Oh shuck.
But
For some reason,
you guys are continuing to move, right? As you're like trying to get back on track, get back on the path.
Northwest.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Barther can't read letters, so he doesn't know what northwest looks like on a compass. So okay.
You guys are in the greatest situation.
Are we at
I
the foot
know
of sun?
where north and west is
Now-
because of the sun. I don't need your magic compasses. The sun is my compass.
I'm gonna roll on with your spot from earlier, Jimmy. You realize you guys have circled, or like you're like, I just passed this tree. I broke the twig on it earlier.
Oh, lovely. So we're, hey guys, we're running in circles here. Let's see. Is there any high ground around? Yeah, everybody look for some high ground.
I gesture at a tree.
It is ever so slightly like sloping upwards. You guys have went, I don't know, it's here and there, not like hills. I don't know, you've like been in the woods where there's like these. No, maybe a mound. No, mound's not even the right word. Probably. There's no like high ground to like get you over the trees or like get you that high. If like not like a real sight advantage, if that's what you're looking for. There's like some ups and downs within the woods, but I don't know if I'm explaining it right. I like a see it in my head.
Rolling hills. Got it.
Canada. Ontario specific.
Okay, looks like we're lost.
Are we currently off the path in a dense thicket right now? So we're not even in a clearing. We're just like a dense cluster.
Yeah, you're in a pretty dense spot of the woods for sure. As you're circling around now, everyone can give me listens.
Well, time for my natural 17 to kick in.
Let's see, I got a 6 plus
Makes sense.
5, so I'm at 11.
7.
You can go ahead and roll for me again. It's just a flat roll, no modifier.
That was for mine, and I'll roll for.
Oh, I just rolled 13 for Thorfinn.
Okay, you roll for him. Okay, that's fine.
So
Okay, 13.
11 for Jimmy, 13 for Thorfinn.
And I got
7.
So I got a 16 plus. Let me see what my sheet says for listen. Hold on. Listen. Where are you at? Listen. So I got 17 total.
Okay. You hear who got the 16?
Kian.
So yeah, that's right. I was one on the username was different. So yeah, and you get and Jimmy, or the 13 was for Thorfinn, right?
Thorfinn, yes.
Thorfinn.
Okay. And then yours was 6 plus 5?
Yeah, so 11.
Okay. Jimmy, Heen, and Thorfinn. Barther's kind of just preoccupied with, come on, Bacon. This way, Bacon.
Between Bacon and his cat, he's distracted.
You guys hear
I'm the Disney princess.
Some commotion in the distance, like chattering, like someone, like people are like speaking. Sounds kind of like harsh.
Which way is it coming from?
Can you tell what kind of speaking it is? Like if it's like spicy speaking.
Not yet.
Normal.
No one can yet. It's not. They're not like. It's not yelling. It's just like has sharp tones to it.
I think Jimmy pulls up his hood, kind of crouches a little bit, and starts moving in the direction of the voices.
I tell Barther to have the pig charge the voices. And then I point him in the right direction since he didn't hear him. That way.
I'm gonna not do that. I take some leaves and I like try and mask the pig. And then I pull up my surprise. Barther had a hood this whole time that he hasn't used once. I pull up my hood and I also start crouching.
Shell goes, I'll stay with the Bacon.
How thick are these trees? Are they more tall and thin, or?
Say a bit of. There's some like thick ones. There's some like tall pines, like the tall, skinny pines.
Okay.
This part of the woods is definitely more pines than oaks, but
Are the trees close enough to where their branches up top are like connected, or are they separated?
And this part, I would say most intertwine. You guys are kind of in a part of the woods that is almost cloaked from the branches.
All right, he will pull up his hood and jump up into the trees and take to the branches, and then go from one tree to another, headed towards the voices. And as soon as he separates from the group, his elven, racial trait will kick in.
I think Thorfinn will also head towards the wood. Oh.
So I was going to say, if you didn't know, the elven racial trait is he looks cool when he's alone, away from the party. That's all it is. That's why he does it so much.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Thorfinn will also head towards the voices with his shield and axe at the ready, but he'll try to move forward and try to take cover behind one of the thicker trees.
Okay.
Barther's gonna follow. I'm gonna follow Thorfinn.
It's a good idea. He has more AC and more health than you. That's a good idea.
I mean, I'm not gonna stay next to ranged combat. That's just gonna get me targeted.
I think any combat you are targeted.
No, he's got a point. Yeah, can someone remind me if I ever say should I rage? Remember, it gives me a debuff.
So yes, is your answer. Got it.
Gives you a bit of a benefit, but also a debuff at the same time.
By the debuff, I mean I get like exhaustion or something after, so I get like negatives on pretty much everything.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There
There is a drawback.
we have been paused. No more rolls.
You have been paused for
Okay.
a second.
Does he have the world?
See, the war pig was strategic because now Shell can babysit the war pig.
Should have double checked.
Not to mill. So
the war pig can
we
now
now
stop.
We now have a mobile Shell with her crossbow.
That's true. Very true. She doesn't even have to move. So she could technically, have a steady fire with no movement penalty. This is great. Just need to get her a repeating crossbow.
You'd also have to roll for the pig being at any point, which would then
Ride checks.
adjust Shell's position.
All right.
No, we're all taking riding on level 2.
So
I already have ride. It's just that
I also already have like a +6 in ride. I don't need it anymore.
Is that pig riding?
Both.
I need. Are you guys like trying to move quietly?
Kian is.
Yes, please.
Okay.
No, I'm quiet.
Yeah,
So
definitely quiet.
When you see,
I'm looking at you, Thorfinn. Don't mess up the stealth again.
I want a.
Well, I would say with Thorfinn, it's move silently and hide.
I gesture at the giant cut in my stomach.
Yeah, so I want.
This is what happened last time.
Silently. I'm gonna put us on.
Roll?
Yeah, I need to move silently from
Everybody.
everyone.
Here we go. Now who gets the 1?
Don't worry, guys. I can't get a 1. I can only get a.
Oh God, Jimmy. Jimmy.
You can roll for me for
A
both.
9.
I'll roll for Thorfinn. There's Thorfinn. A 19 for Thorfinn.
Remove silently.
We know who didn't mess up this time.
And then the hide one is what I'm a bit concerned with.
So mine total was 11.
7, I think. If I got an 8.
Jimmy was at a 7 as well.
Because with my hide, I have a +4, but my shield and armor give me a -6, so it's really a -2.
So you have a 17 for Thorfinn. Got it.
For the move silently, and then.
Well, no. For hide, for move silently, it's a flat roll. So 19 move silently.
19 for move silently for Thorfinn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kian had an 11. Jimmy had a 7, and
I also have a 7, I think, if I do my math right.
you have an 8 on the dice, so you're -1.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was your?
I love the moments like this when the heavy armor character is able to move.
What was your last?
Incredibly still.
What was Never mind. Okay. Need to roll.
Wait, what? That was a miss roll. What were you talking about,
No,
Mr. DM, sir?
You're good. Okay. Oh, actually, everybody.
So one of them didn't notice
what
us.
happens is, You guys are kind of creeping up. You're like in this, wedge formation. Oh, not super good. You guys haven't practiced your formations.
Can I say that I'm legally very far away from Jimmy at the moment with Thorfinn?
You were following behind Thorfinn, so it's a matter of how closely behind.
However close, that gets me away from the person that rolled a 2.
You guys you're like kind of panning left and right. You hear the commotion, and you start to see like a tent, as like a small, like real small fire. It's not like it's still daytime, so it's not like being kept real big. And you notice green skin on the guys at the campfire, and Jimmy, you pan like a quick pan before they see you, and you look up and you see a goblin with his bow stretched out as he shoots an arrow at you.
Oh, we're only fighting goblins? This is gonna be... Oh, they're just little guys. How much could they do?
6 points of damage.
Go.
The one thing that you can do... thing that you can do is under goblin.
Whoops. You lowered again.
Especially when there's more than one.
There we go.
Rage gives you resistance to like almost everything, right? Except magic. Like I get resistant to slashing and piercing damage. Or is that 5e and I'm thinking of it wrong?
That's 5e resistance, isn't a thing in 3.5?
Yep, that's true.
So, this side.
So 3.5, it's strictly a damage buff. Got it.
And a debuff.
Ring. Let's see. I don't know exactly what your formation was because we.
So in my head, it was Jimmy going one way, me going another way, and then
here.
And then the other two were going down like the middle. In my head, that's how I had it. But that was just me.
Where was Shell on Bacon?
They said they stayed behind. Remember, we weren't bringing them.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
I just realized something very bad.
You have 5 hit points.
That and the only healer is not here.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm grabbing folks for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna start.
I don't know where you wanted them, but I'm putting them on the corner, the southeast corner.
Yes.
I was gonna have them come from.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense because.
Yeah. I didn't actually check the directions. That just topographically was interesting.
Okay.
That's a northeast, actually.
Because they would have started to see it as they cussed over that little thing, and then you guys have a line of sight on.
Okay.
Line of sight on Archer.
What's the thing to What's the button to rotate minis?
While you're holding it, hold down Alt.
So,
and I was just throwing this together while you guys were playing. I just made this from scratch, like just now. So I didn't know, and it's fine. But I was just throwing trees down, and then he said full canopy, and obviously this isn't full canopy. So imagine.
Imagine.
Okay.
It's fun. It's easier on the eyes and not cutting half of the board away.
Well, Ian is up in the trees, so I just gotta put him up in one.
Now we have to.
How far away are
Initiative.
we from the campsite?
I also recently learned I have a +2 in initiative.
Let's see. Oops. Roughly 60 to 70 feet. 110 feet from the archer that shot as you got in view of it. But
It's so far.
It did just whiz.
Did it
past
only
you.
see? Did it only see? Did it only see him, or did it see everybody else as well?
I don't think you know.
Did you get an arrow shot at you?
No.
And that'll answer one of your questions.
No, correct. So, yeah, you guys would not be clumped in this corner. So
You want me
kind
to
of
put myself-
on, yeah, kind of how you were playing based on what you said.
Okay, so I said I was going one way. Jimmy said he was going to go the other way. And then I think they were walking up, so I'm going to have to put myself in a tree too. I don't know what tree, how close you want me to get before they shot. So
I think me and Florfin went. We're all doing a triangle, right? And you climb that pretty fast.
no, it's just the closest tree that has line of sight of them. That's all. And then
Yeah.
tell me how long it takes
almost
for me to get there.
like a wedge formation. Yeah. And you-
DM, where is Bacon, the trivial pig that is needed in every scene? I'm kidding.
Not on this board.
I kid.
Bacon must be protected until it's time for breakfast.
Yes, he will be very delicious.
It might be a little. I don't know if you would have been able to get 30 feet
No.
from them.
I don't think I got there either, but that's like the only tree that's like tall
Yeah,
enough.
no.
So you can tell me however long you think it's going to take me to get that far, and if it takes me 3 rounds or 2 rounds, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Take
Like there's no other trees for me to put me on. So
It would
like I
probably
said, I'm
take
just
you
mad.
around, but now I need to learn how to. What's turn-based mode? Yeah, and you guys have to roll initiatives.
I mean,
That
I
might
can,
prevent them from rolling initiative, though. So I'd probably have to do that first.
Okay.
I can
It
move my
might-
character.
I forget how that works, but it might lock them to initiative order once you do that. So
I can move my character back and just pretend like I'm up in a tree if you'd like.
I can also place another tree if there's somewhere in particular that you're wanting to be.
It just depends how far he says that I got up. That's all.
You guys would be about 60 feet away. So a tree 60 feet away in this vicinity will work. So basically on the edge. You'll be all right.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I'll just be right here on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, there. See, I'm up in this tree right here. That's a perfect tree for me.
So was that your initiative that was rolled on this board, Barther? Barther?
I think you
But
need.
that was a misinput. I was talking and I forgot push to talk existed. My bad.
Good.
So you want us to roll initiative?
I would
Yeah.
like to roll initiative again.
You say you want to roll it again.
16.
I got a 12 for Ian.
Do I have to roll for Bacon and the cat as well, or are they not fighting?
Bacon isn't there. You guys moved on ahead of Bacon and Shell.
I got an 18 plus 3, so mine is 21.
My pin.
Oh shoot! Thorfinn,
Did you say you?
your thing and
Did you
what's your
say
mod?
you got 13?
I can order them so you guys can keep moving. I got Jimmy at 21. Who else had what?
That for me.
Barther's a 16. Hein rolled an 8. I don't know his modifier at the top.
I'm plus 4. Yeah, I'm plus 4, so 12.
12. Jimmy's a 21 after a modifier. We need to do a roll for Thorfinn.
Someone's already has their dice out there. I don't know who it is. They can roll it.
You want me to do it? I keep forgetting Pusher Talk
He has
exists.
a plus 2.
Yes, go ahead. Plus 2. Oh,
10
so
plus 2.
12.
10 plus 2, so 12 for Thorfinn.
Okay, just one sec.
Just looking up things. Just a refresher.
Okay, there you go. You might
Mine's-
potentially have to. I guess you hadn't opened it yet. So yeah, you should be good to open turn order now, and then it should start with Goblin Rogue Campfire, and everybody else should be in order.
Awesome. It did. Cool. As the so yeah, you guys hear the commotion. You kind of come over this little hill, and you see the tent and like the couple of goblins at the fire. You look up, Jimmy, as the an arrow whizzes past you, and you kind of hear that sharp language and commotion intensify a little bit as let's see, how do I? Is there a way to check the movement as you're pulling them out? You know what I mean? Like ruler as you move it? I can't remember. Would that just be M and then check?
There is. Yeah, hit M for
You get
measure.
M and then you hit the little guy, right?
Yeah, either click the little guy or press number 4, and that'll activate measure while moving. So so get off of the like circular measure. And just press the number 4 key. So like in the measure screen, press number 4.
The measure screen.
So like hit M to get into measure.
Oh, I see. And then hit 4.
And then
Got
4. Yeah. And then close measure. And then when you grab the mini, it should measure. There you go.
Goblins should be 20 feet, right? It's like no.
They're actually 30.
Oh wow. That's crazy. This one will run out here. He is only gonna go 20 feet.
Would he run towards Jimmy or towards Ian?
Not towards you. And he kind of like, he's like putting his sword up. And do any of you speak Goblin?
No.
I don't even speak my native language. What makes you think I speak Goblin?
Right. And he's like chanting at you, like, you know, kind of trying to like scare you away, if that makes sense. It's like kind of the vibe you get from it.
Dolphin, do you think I could intimidate them into leaving?
Is there
Try.
a language?
Have you filled out their cheat sheet in the Google Drive?
Most things, yes. So what I'm looking for is what the Goblin speaks.
Oh,
Common. Looks like it.
they speak Common and Goblin.
Okay, so I thought I was gonna double check because I know some.
Yeah, I usually lean more towards they only speak Goblin, but maybe like the one by the fire might speak Common.
Yeah, that's what I was. I need to get the distance here. So the one kind of
has a better chance. I just think Thorfinn has a better chance of knowing Goblin in the future, but not at the moment. Because we ran into this when we ran across those orc writings.
Now let's see. 25. It's doing kind of like the same.
Yeah, it's always. Sorry.
Okay. It's like holding up this like staff. It's kind of like in like these tattered garbs, meant to be robes, and he's like holding up a staff and chanting kind of at you. Yeah, this one does speak Common. It's kind of broken, because he's like, you hear like "go away," "our home," mixed in with other like Goblin words you don't understand. Barther, it is your turn.
Would you say we're in combat right now, or are we in like a negotiation phase?
You're in turn order. Like whether you specifically are trying to be in combat, you know, you can do what you want with your turn, if that makes sense. Like you can use your action to try and negotiate things.
I'm good. Oh wait, no, the one that's near me doesn't speak a lick of English. I'm gonna try and shout over to the other goblin and try and plead my case.
Okay. Give me 6 seconds of pleading your case.
Me looking for person you see people go through.
Give me how far are you? Okay, there you are. Okay, generally, you're
30 feet.
Never mind. I was going to say, I'm going to have you do a con, but you're only 30 feet away. So just a general shout. And he like gives you the rock eyebrow. Like, what?
Hey guys, I think they're just being territorial. I don't think they're the guys we're looking for.
These are not the goblins you're looking for.
These are not the
Nah, they seem
goblins.
they seem like relatively innocent and like funny little guys. I don't think we should like mess with them. They aren't rule breakers, if that makes sense. Like they haven't like offended me. Like they're not immediately trying to kill us.
So shooting an arrow at a party member isn't a rule breaker. Is it hitting you with the arrow as a rule breaker, or?
Oh yeah, then it's just a warning shot. It was just a warning shot.
Oh, okay, got it. That looked real to me.
It's a bit closer. But let's see.
Did it actually deal damage to you?
It overshot.
Or did it go by?
It whizzed over Jimmy's shoulder.
Okay.
What's the distance on a short bow again?
Now, if they fired a second arrow, then they'd be ruled.
If the first arrow hits you, is it still a warning shot?
No. If it hits you, you're a rule breaker. You got 2 strikes on warning shot.
Still, I mean, it's still a warning shot. Just happened to accidentally hit.
They're just bad aim. They were aiming for the tree.
Trying to get a short bow range. Short bow, there we go. 60 feet. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's over range? -4.
Over range.
Yeah, like so if he shoots over the range of the shot, I guess is that -4?
Oh, I see.
Do you happen to know that by chance, Mercy? Forget the negative because I'm used to this. Oh, it's disadvantage.
Oh yeah, that's 3. That's 5e.
Sure, it's a -4. Shot. Diplomat barbarian. That's right. Combat. Moving out of
All it says is you're able to shoot or throw at any target that is within the weapon's maximum range.
I was AFK for a minute. What are we trying to figure out?
No, so if I'm shooting out of the 60-foot range of a short bow, is it just -4?
So no, it's so those are range increments. You can shoot up to 10 range increments away. Every increment after the first is a -2. So if it's between 61 and 120, then it's a -2. If it's between 121 and 180, then it's -4, etc.
Okay. So
it's -2.
trying to get a good angle for myself here. Yeah, it's just -2.
Yeah, this isn't a super big board, so nothing, at least on the terrain that I currently made, would even be in the -4 range, I don't think. Unless you were going like far corner to far corner, like this.
The one that accidentally stepped on twigs and stuff and got called out by the other archer. So
this is their second attack. They're
This is the
breaking the
first.
rules.
this is the first one from this goblin.
Oh, they each get one warning shot now? All of them get
No. It's all shared collectively. Well,
So
I tried to warn them.
AC Jimmy.
My AC is 15.
Yeah. Archer. Oh. I just had the bow pulled up. Where?
With the bow, it would be +2, 1 for dex and 1 for base attack.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, and I was treating them more like they were rogues, so actually it'd only be +1.
Okay. Yes, I have.
So you'd have 3/4 BAB, so we'd have 0 at level 1.
So
There's another one flies past your. This one was pretty like far above you though. Jimmy, like, and it's his turn, and then the one in the tree again kind of yells and shoots out again.
All right, so we've had 2 whiz by me so far.
only 2, yes. They are now rule breakers.
Is Thorfinn able to see where the one near the campfire is, the one with the staff?
Yeah, standing like right in front of you. He's chanting at you like.
How
He
far
said
away
go
are
away.
they? How far away are they?
It was just over.
Right.
It was like just over 30 feet. So it didn't populate, but
Just
I
over
see a
30.
2. So once again, this one like slams
so I
into the
guess the
tree in front of you,
Archer
Jimmy.
ones. Oh, okay. So the archers were 60 feet out, is what you were saying. I was. having
Yeah, so there's one archer on the ground behind the camp, like to the side of the camp.
Okay.
Right here. That was the one that shot right before that one, and then the one in the tree has shot twice now and missed both shots. They're like chanting. The 2 in front of you are like chanting at you, and the one that can kind of speak is saying like "Go away, our home."
Mm-hmm.
That brings us to what's that?
How? Like, I understand that the one with the staff is 30 feet from me. How close are they to the fire itself?
How close are they to the fire? 20 feet?
Yeah, you said it's a small fire too, so it's
Dash. Right, what's the dash again?
oh, okay, there are but
Double move is just 2
Double
moves.
move. Yeah, that's what I thought.
So he's coming towards Hien? Really?
it's
He's just fanning out. He's not coming towards you. You don't know if he sees you or not, anyways, regardless. But he's like fanning
I
out.
don't have to ready any.
And he's not facing you either.
Well, there's charge over, and then dash, and there's run.
You're lagging really bad.
Run is a full. Okay.
I don't know how to spin a token.
There you go.
Run is a
Just hold the alt.
run is a round.
He's trying to say run full round action, but they're not running.
Oh,
It's just a double move.
Yeah, run is a full round action where you can move 3 to 4 times your move speed, and then you are flat footed until the beginning of your next turn.
Correct. Flat footed is the key.
Now,
Especially
Thorfinn,
when
it
you're
is
hit by a
your
lightning
turn.
Which is why, which is why you double move, not run, unless you have to run.
Right. All right. It's now Thorfinn's turn, but he disconnected.
I will be right back.
Does he need to be brought back in?
Probably will be.
Okay, am I coming in now?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
It's your
I know
turn.
that both charge are both actions, but different between the distance you can cover.
So it's your turn.
I know. Am I coming through?
Now you're.
You broke up again for a second, but now you're coming through.
Okay, so I'm just double. Let 0.5 website's a little key right now. Hold on. I was before, but I thought that was on. Okay, that can Thorfinn is going to take the risk of charging at do a charge at the one with the staff, and then attack as part of that same special action.
Okay.
I get a
42.
bonus action, a +2 bonus on the attack roll, plus my normal attack bonus, which is +1. Then the goblin bonus, which is +1 as well. So it's a +4 to the roll here, with everything involved.
Who do you want to roll for you?
But on my next turn, I will have 16 AC, not 18.
Who do you want to roll for you?
Ian can roll for me.
Okay, I'll roll. You get 1 attack, right?
Yeah, one. You get the movement and the attack as part of the charge.
Okay,
special
there you go.
action bonus.
So this +4 is what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
So 16 to hit the one holding the staff.
The one with the staff.
Yeah, I can't move a character. That's the only problem.
Oh no! Did I have it wrong? I apologize. It should be more than that, right? Because it's base attack bonus without a weapon, and then okay, his war axe it's +3, so it's really a +7.
So
Yes,
you have a 19. You have a 19 then.
Yeah, you hit.
So how much damage does it do?
It's going to be 1d10.
And what are the pluses for strength and charge and everything else?
The strength bonus is +2 modifier. And then there's the 1d10. But there's no bonuses to damage from the charge action.
So
it's just a bonus on the attack roll.
You got 5 total.
Your axe is 1 or 2-handed.
It's usually meant to be 2-handed, but because I'm a dwarf, it can be used 1-handed.
Okay. If you're 2-handing it, then it's 1.5 times your strength. But if you're 1-handing it, it's 1 times your strength.
Yeah, no, it's 1-handed. Yeah, because I have the shield in the other hand.
So make sure the HPs are all correct on the tokens.
They are, yeah.
Okay.
Well, at least the goblins. I'm assuming you already had the party at the right health.
Yeah. It was Thorfinn comes charging through, knocks into him with his shoulder as he comes up into the air. He just comes down with his axe and slams him against the ground, and he is not moving.
Right click and knockdown is what you want. Not right click, status knockdown. I do it, but I have my hands full with dinner.
Then after that, his focus would
good there's a lot of blood coming out of his torn robes.
Dwarves and their negotiation tactics.
I think that'll be the end of his turn, because that's all he can do, really.
Yeah. Okay.
He didn't have to draw any of his weapons because he had them drawn prior. Before moving into position. All
right. So I'm going to shoot the archer. That's back over yonder, not the one in the tree, just the one that's from the hill, the one that came from that one. That's what I'm going to shoot. And I get 2 shots. So the first shot is a +3. What'd I get? 13. See if it hits.
Oh my gosh, really? Come on. That does. Would you set a 13?
Yeah, 13.
You slightly misjudge because of your elevation, and it lands at his into his between his feet.
All right, next round. Next shot is right here. That's less, so I missed both shots. Cool. And that's my turn.
You're sending warning shots.
Yes, just like they were doing.
His arrows flying back and forth.
Yep.
So I'll move. Double. Now they're mad. Jimmy.
All right. So let's see. It's been all of a few seconds since Jimmy got shot at and Pandemonium just kind of broke loose. Seeing Thorfinn has kind of charged in. Jimmy makes quick action as well, and he's gonna run up here next to this goblin. and he's got his dagger in his hand, and he's gonna take a quick swipe at this goblin in front of him. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Let's see.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And it's a 13, and I believe, do you get your dexterity bonus on attacks? I have no idea.
Strength for melee, dex for ranged.
Okay, so that'd be a +1, so a 14.
He catches your blade with his.
Got it. Yeah, so Jimmy's just kind of locked in combat with this guy, and he's focused purely on this goblin right now.
He's kind of yells like in your face, and like some of the spittle flies up into your face. Ugh.
All right, that's Jimmy.
So this one is up, and I think he sees.
I'm just real quickly going to swap minis here. I just realized that I reused the warrior mini 4 times instead of using a rogue one for the rogue.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's for the one I just grabbed, right?
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and put him where you want him, and then I'll replace it. Okay, so you want it there?
Yeah.
Okay.
As he comes charging at you. Ooh. Flying it really far.
$16 + 1.
17. Trying to memorize everybody. Your AC is 15, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the goblin rushes you and connects.
Oh no.
The dagger should be a D4, yeah?
Even less actually, because they're small, so it's D3.
Oh. Can you do D3 and then
Just do D6, and then 1 and 2 is 1.
Oh yeah.
3 and 4 is 2. Yeah.
They don't.
So is that 1 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be because the rogues don't have a strength.
Yeah.
So 1 piercing. So he comes up and shivs you. Pshing, pshing. And then Barther, as you're like, hey, guys, no, it's not the goblins we're looking for. It's your turn.
Well, they did shoot off the last warning shot of 2, and then proceeded to start jumping Jimmy to my left. Dolphin dashed in, and I'm gonna say, I've been feeling like I've been without a gamble for years. I use my bonus action to cast, hold on. It's not a cast, hold on, I gotta look through my, I use, Chaos Devotion, and I roll a D6.
He cut out for me. Is that for anyone else?
Oh, if it's odd number, if it's an odd number, I get, I think attack, and if it's even, I get defense.
Correct. For 1 minute.
For 1 minute. Okay, so I'm gonna use that instead of rage, because this one, and I redo it every turn. Went far. So I get an extra 5 attack damage. Whoo boy!
5 to attack.
Yeah, 2 attack. still really good. It's really good. It's a lot.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself here. I'm gonna go immediately run toward. Am I able to charge the rogue that's attacking Jimmy? Can I charge him like this? It's
I
30
think-
feet and my max is 40.
There's difficult terrain in the way with the rock.
There's a giant boulder in the way.
You can try and jump it.
How do I? Would that be a jump roll into the charge as
Yeah.
well?
Yeah, because jumping is just part of movement.
Mhm.
And
Uh,
charge lets you increase to double your speed.
Yeah. So it'd be the harder of length or height. That's about 4 feet tall.
And
That's
I
probably-
think I could do that.
Probably
I
gonna
think
be
I
the
can.
harder
It's like
part.
jumping. It's like jumping over Thorfinn.
There's
4
like a
feet
10-foot
tall.
gap, though.
Probably not jumping from there. Probably more like there. So 4 feet tall or 8 feet long, which is the higher DC. Long jumps are DC is just equal to distance. So it'd be a DC 8. High jumps are harder. 4 foot high jump would be a DC 16 jump check.
All right. This Barther got the hops.
He totally does. That's a 20.
Just springboard, sticks the landing, and keeps his charge going.
He could literally jump 20 feet with that roll.
See, cheers to the imaginary crowd left and right as he's running at the goblin.
Olympic jumpers, beware.
So you have
What is it? I lose AC, but I gain 2 to attack again.
Yeah, you
plus
lose,
2 attack,
Yeah,
minus 2 AC.
So on top of your chaos devotion, you get a plus
you
2
have
to that.
you have a plus
And then
7
your
to your total to your normal.
Okay,
attack
guys,
bonus.
as long as I don't roll under.
You need a 6 or higher.
Yup.
Wait. The blessings of bacon be upon you.
Oh, tempting fate with that one.
Does a
15.
that's a 15. Does a 15 hit?
It's higher than you technically rolled higher than a 15 overall, but yes, a 15 or you hit.
Okay, and then I do a 12 plus 3 because it's my damage plus my strength. 7.
It's strength and a half, right?
If it's a 2-handed weapon, it's strength and a half, but that should be how
Yeah.
it's written on his character sheet already. If that was done correctly.
True. Don't actually have that one on the quick stats stuff, or like initiative.
On
speed.
mine is it's a
What is your strength modifier, Barther?
it's 3.
Okay, so it's actually 4 damage if you're using it in 2 hands.
Yeah.
Or plus 4 damage.
Oh, okay. I want the bigger number.
So 8 total, right? As you stick the landing and bum rush this guy and cleave him in two. You catch a breath of fresh air, Jimmy.
So howdy doody.
That ends your turn.
Could I? Oh wait, no. I used my bonus action. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask if I could bonus act intimidate, but I can't do that.
Actually, a standard action to intimidate in combat, anyway.
So the archer. So what? Who's shooting at me? He doesn't actually say that. Oh, that. He says that in a language you can't understand.
I feel like goblins sound extremely intelligent in goblin, but to us humans, they sound like, give me your gold.
70 feet. So just a -2.
It doesn't hit.
Well, what's Barther's AC when he has a -2 to it?
No, he shot at.
I shot at Heen because he.
Oh,
shot
if he was shooting me, if he was shooting at me as well and got a 13, that would, if it meets, it hits, right?
Yeah.
Well, that was a 9.
Yeah, it would hit. Oh, it was a 9. No, he'd miss.
But yeah, my bad. It was a Heen. So.
That ends his turn. This one will continue to shoot. That's -2 as well at Nope. I didn't mean to roll that again. I was trying to remove.
Well, that's okay. You got the 1 out of the way. That's perfect.
Yeah. I get you guys next time.
You're telling that to the GM. We don't want that to happen.
You're supplementary, so the warrior will run over to Thorfinn. Oof.
Is that 2 1s in a row?
Technically, yes, but only one was like during like an actual roll. If that makes sense.
Man, I almost feel bad for the goblins.
Now I need to.
We broke the rules, Ian. We cannot let them live.
Of course not.
17.
I don't think this fight is worth my rage, guys. This is slaughter.
Someone just got hit.
Not sure what table you usually use, but I like this one. And he swung so far wide that you have an attack of opportunity, Thorfinn, if you would like to use your reaction. Is it still
Okay. So
you're catching an opening
from me again.
as he is off balance.
So whatever this is, +4.
That wedge in the token, it was like 218, 218, 218. You hit. That's funny.
So I do hit. So that's 1d10 plus 2.
So 11 damage.
He comes like and swings wide. You, as you kind of like lean backwards out of the way and take advantage of him being off balance, and
Was he coming on Thorfinn's right or his left?
You're technically you're right. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so he would swing wide with his attempt, and then that would give
you caught him off balance, and
down.
So his critical failure was that he provoked, and since you're the only person there to provoke on, you just got it. Otherwise, I would have been a roll to see who got to provoke.
Yep.
Okay. Thorfinn, it's your turn.
I'm gonna do a bonus action. A quick action of doing a shield bash to the one with the staff in front of me.
Is the staff one not dead? I thought it was.
I thought they were still alive but on the ground, so to speak.
He hasn't moved in over 6 seconds.
I think he's dead.
I can give you that. There's blood all over him. You like pile drive him into the ground with your axe, and he hasn't moved. Not even a twitch.
I feel like because he has the staff, Thorfinn's still going to shield bash anyway, just to make sure.
Can you not damage the staff? I would like to loot him.
Don't take any chances. Okay.
So how is that handled? Is it a bonus to someone that's prone like that?
I will.
Technically, you're
go to the
performing an
bathroom
attack,
for a
which
bit.
would
I'll
be
be
a
right back.
standard action. If you just want to do it for flavor, like obviously that's different. But technically, a shield bash would be an attack roll, and then you're essentially on higher ground, but also he's helpless, so he's flat-footed.
I think we could do it as more of narrative flavor than a pure attack roll. How far is the set of goblins that are with Barther and Jimmy? How far are they away from where the staff goblin was?
35 feet from your position.
35 feet.
Behind you and to your left. And then there's an archer 40 feet in front of you. Directly in front of you.
Oh, but on the other side of the campfire, because you said that the goblin with the staff was about 20 feet away from the fire. So I'm thinking the other archer is on the other side of the fire.
So there is one archer, yes, across the campfire, like over the tent in a tree. There's also an archer literally just like, you don't even have to turn. He's in front of you. They're 40 feet in front of you. Like the campfire is to your left. And there's a goblin. There's another goblin just straight in front of you.
Okay, so he dealt with the staff one. He dealt with the warrior that came up on him. Is he gone? I'm pretty sure he's definitely gone. The one on the right.
Yeah, he doesn't have any arms.
Okay. So he knows from his peripheral vision that Jimmy and Barther are handling over there on that part of the area. I feel like... Well, is there a penalty to doing back-to-back charges? Is there an exhaustion with charge or no?
No.
There shouldn't be.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of a different one where there would be. No, that's the rage we're preparing. Yeah, so he'll do another charge at the archer that's 40 feet away from him and go for a proper war axe attack.
Okay.
Yes, so this is another +7, so he ended the honors
through
again,
a body. Does that?
It's only one, and it's small.
Okay.
I think it's
Just to make sure. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't know.
If there's like a pile, then
yeah, for sure. I just want to make sure how you usually handle it.
So he can roll again, and this is a +7.
How are we getting that guy out of the tree?
+7? Okay, here you go. +7. Here you go. How about a 23?
Says
as he's
That's
like
a D10.
trying to quickly, refill his pull from his quiver from his last shot.
I rolled a 1 on the damage,
that's
so
it.
plus 2 is 3.
That's a 3. So he charges up Dubakad, which is to arms, and probably hits him on one of his hands. Try to re-notch his bow with an arrow.
Try
So
to
it's some minor
do this
damage.
similar armor movement like you did on the warrior, but didn't quite.
Yeah.
Like you did, like you put a good gash like in his arm, but you did not.
Yeah, but it's not to the full effect. Yeah. But at least I closed the distance now, so it helps him.
Jamie, you good with this guy? Or
Knock him
no?
down. But that's his turn. Yeah.
So that's
I don't know if Barther and Jimmy could see this in the moment, but maybe not so much with the orcs, but when it comes to fighting the goblins, there's a definite set determination to Thorfinn as he's engaged in combat with these foes.
Thorfinn's got a gaze about himself right now. So it should be Heen.
Okay. So I see Thorfinn charge the one that I was shooting at last round, so now I'm going to try to shoot the one that's in the tree. I don't know how far that is. Can you tell me? Because I don't know how to do the mapping, the distance thing. I tried a couple times.
It is 96 feet. So
All right. I don't know what the range is on a longbow.
120, I think? Something like that?
I
got it right here.
Bow's pretty long.
Normal longbow should be, I think, 100, and then
It's 100. Composite is 110.
All right, so I'm just inside.
Yep.
96 feet. Got it. So first shot at 3 to this, and that'll be what I hit AC wise. Oh, nat 1. So cool. Now, what do I have to roll for the fumble part?
I feel like fumbling, especially in a tree, is kind of spicy.
Yeah. So mine
Make a
doesn't
dex save to keep your footing.
Mine doesn't actually have ranged. So let's do a
You just want to end my turn?
Reflex save to grab on's not bad unless you have something.
That's what I was about to say. Reflex save. I was about to say dex save, but yeah, reflex.
So what's my DC?
Reflex.
Wouldn't you like to know, Mr. Weatherman?
Normally.
15.
All right, so that's an 18. That's an 18.
You're like trying to go so like quick with your shots, and you like start to get off balance for a second as you clutch a branch, and it makes your arrow like shoot real high, but you don't fall.
Do I get my second shot or no?
Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't.
Okay, just curious. All right, +3 to this one. So 20.
You hit.
All right. Uh, 7 points of damage.
Woo. Between the eyes.
Like enemy at the gates.
Yeah. Like with slow motions. So
How many goblins were there originally?
Few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 6.
Okay.
Does that end your turn?
Yes, that ends my turn.
Goblin hiding in the bushes charges Thorfinn.
That's where he was. Ah, okay.
+2.
So he's charging 2, flanking 2, and then his normal 1.
So hold on.
So,
Does he get flanking if the other character doesn't actually have a weapon in his hand besides a bow? So he's not actually a melee combatant, so he's not providing the flank because of that? Does that make sense?
You might be right. Let me look really quick.
that is how it is in 5e as well. Sheesh.
Would
A 3 doesn't
Filthy goblin.
It has to be threatening, and ranged weapons don't threaten unless you have a very specific build. So yeah.
Yeah.
Would Thorfinn in this case be flat-footed?
No, combat footing's not a thing, but you do have -2 from charging.
So the AC is 16.
Who's rolling with a +3 against your 16?
There's a total of 6. So
Nope.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out, Jimmy. I leave and go jump the guy with Thorfinn and just add a support, because you can clearly handle this guy by yourself.
oh yeah, he's right
Well,
here.
there's technically 2 by Thorfinn right now.
I'm talking about the one I can flank.
The one next to Jimmy.
Okay.
13 plus 15.
15. I have 15. Is a tie a hit?
15 hits.
Yeah.
Tie hits, yeah.
Meter beats.
Meter beat. So did you just use a normal like the goblin from SRD?
Well, I mean, more, I modified a few of them, like I said, down, but yeah, this would just be 1d6 damage.
Jimmy, can I ask how much health you have?
6.
You have what?
Goblin warriors don't have.
So now last time it was 1d3.
Because it was a dagger.
that was a dagger from a goblin.
Gotcha.
This is a warrior. 3 bludgeoning.
Is he going down?
So I've got
Well,
2
it's
hit
only
points.
3 bludgeoning, so he's still standing.
What's your total health? I need to do some math.
6.
I look over and Jimmy's got like a dagger sticking out of his side, and like he's like bleeding real bad from his other shoulder.
First time?
First time. And then Jimmy, did you go first? I can't remember. Were you top or bottom?
Jimmy's
I was like bottom.
I think he's
You guys-
top or
he's top
okay.
of initiative with a 21.
So
Yeah.
you guys want to do one more? You guys want to do one more round, or because we're after 10, so we're after 10 central. So I just want to make
Yeah,
sure.
let's just finish it.
I think we can finish it.
Yeah, we can finish it and then end it there.
Jimmy,
All right.
you sent it.
Yeah, you can't run away from Mortal Kombat here. All right, so 16 plus 1.
Hits.
I don't have my damage down. Is dagger 1d3? Is that what we said?
Your medium 1d4 plus your
1d4,
strength
yeah.
modifier.
Okay, so 1d4 plus 1. So 3 damage.
That's my purse. You counter back with your dagger.
All right, yeah.
Turn?
Yeah, just locked in on this guy.
Barther.
Oh well, time to gamble again for new stats. Okay, I get a 4 to my defense. I'm not gonna be able to use this turn because I'm gonna help my good old friend on 2 HP. I move up to him. I don't think I can dash at him, can I?
No, you'd have to like go back and run a certain amount towards him to make it work.
Oh, what? So I'm there. Yeah, because that'd be an attack of opportunity, I think. So I get right up close to him, and Now I'm thinking about this from a logical perspective. I don't think we're gonna be sleeping. Do we think we're gonna be sleeping soon? Because I don't want to have exhaustion after this.
No idea.
You're not sure.
Insight yourself.
Jimmy's like bleeding out in front of you. You're like, hey, you want to take a nap after this?
You want to take a nap after this? It can give you 1 HP back. Trust me, it worked for me. Yeah, I'll really angry. Grr, you hurt my friend.
No weapons in the bar.
So now it's a D20.
It should add, for attacking, it should add 2 to your attack and 2 to your damage.
Okay, so it's 9. I miss. Well, that's all I can do.
Wait, what? No, you should have other bonuses to attack, right?
Do I?
Your strength and your base attack bonus.
What's? Oh, wait, shoot! I should.
So it'll be 3 plus 1 plus the 2. So 4, 6.
Which do I still hit?
13. Sadly,
You
no.
do not.
Okay, so it's the same thing. Sorry, bud. That's all I can do.
This guy like parries one attack from Jim. They're like going back and forth, like stabbing each other, and then he like yours. And then
So I'm technically you have to hit for a 19 right now. Right? No, wait, no, you have to hit for a 17 because plus 2 to my. Because I have a -2, but it's canceled out by my +2, so it's or +4. Because yeah, you have to hit a 17.
what's the negative for shooting in combat?
It's an attack of opportunity for the melee.
And or 5 foot
And
step.
it's-
And
and
5 foot step and shoot.
Yes.
I always forget about 5 foot step.
Yep.
Is that control? No, it's
Alt.
Isn't that another attack of opportunity though? Because he took 5 feet.
Now that's the point of the 5 foot step. It's essentially just like a little back step.
Mhm.
He's doing like a back step
5 foot
jump
step allows
shot,
you to-
and he's going to right past you. Luckily, he didn't roll 1. Oh, I mean, lucky for them.
Mm-hmm.
Down. Root for the story. Thorfinn, it's your turn.
So I still have the wooded archer in front of me plus the 1-2 side of me.
Yeah, but you have one directly behind you as well. One in front of you, one directly behind you.
Oh, so that's what it is. So the one that came up with me is behind me, and the archer's in front of me. Okay.
Yeah, he basically chased
So-
after you from the bush that you were fighting at earlier.
Okay. So, he's gonna try to shield bash the archer and then turn and do a slash with his axe at him.
You'd have to 5-foot step towards the archer, and then that uses your move, so you can't move again.
Yeah, the archer is 5 feet away. Like he's out of your reach.
Oh, he did the 5-foot step. Okay, so then he'll do the shield bash and axe on the one behind him then.
Do you have 2 weapons?
He'll hit. Well, I have shield bashes at the feet.
Right, but you're still attacking with 2 weapons, which incurs the 2 weapon fighting penalty. You can do it. There's just some penalty.
Oh, I see. For flavor, I'll go for it. So, what's the penalty for the offhand weapon?
I'm looking it up. Hold on.
Because for the shield, it would be a +3 because base attack, and then the strength modifier.
What kind of shield do you have that matters?
Heavy wound shield, so it'd be a E4 if it hits.
Then without the feat and a non-light offhand, the normal penalties are -6 to the primary and -10 to the offhand.
Sheesh.
Yeah, go for that.
Oh!
But with defeat, I'm sure that's lessened a little bit.
Oh yeah. If you have the feat, it's 4 and 4.
Which I do.
Or if you
No.
okay, that's why I asked earlier if you had the feat.
He has shield bash.
He has
No, I do,
shield bash. Not you don't have 2 weapon fighting.
You need 2 weapon fighting. That's the feat they're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Sorry. So you're -10 to minus. Well, it'd be -7 if you take it.
Yeah, and plus your other things. But yeah, the base penalty is 6 and 10, and then whatever the other bonuses are. So if you have a +3, it's -3 and -7.
So you need to roll a 20.
Yeah, I'll just go for the war axe attack then, which would be a +4 to hit in this case on the one behind him. So, Hyun, go ahead and roll again for me, please. +4 to the roll.
All right, +4. Here we go. Let's hope it's better than what I rolled on my first shot. Here we go. A natural 20. There, see, you could have went for flavor with that.
Yeah, could have went for flavor.
It's ×3, so it's
now you gotta confirm it. You gotta confirm it in 3.5. So you have to roll again.
Oh, okay, that's right.
What if you crit confirm?
It all
Do you have to confirm the confirmed crit?
And that one.
I don't.
You still
So you
hit.
don't
You just don't
crit.
crit.
Yeah, you hit. You still crit.
That's not critical.
All right, here's your.
Okay, so it's gonna be 1d10 +2.
Yeah, you got 4 points of damage.
4 points. Okay, so did a bit of damage. But yeah, that's it.
Still can't believe that.
You catch him real good, but he is still standing.
Yeah, I think if he still has his movement, he's gonna try to still be within his range, but walk around so that his back isn't to the archer. If that makes sense.
Okay, so you want to?
He's still staying with him with melee. He just doesn't want to have his back to the archer because he's focused on the warrior that was behind him. So he's moving around the warrior to keep with him in range, but not to have his back to the archer. He'll have his back to the fire, though.
There could potentially be a 3.5 to 5 conversion issue there, but in 3.5 at least, you provoke an attack of opportunity whenever you leave a square that is threatened. So it's not. It's not leaving his whole threatened area. It's leaving any square that he threatens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
I played that wrong for years.
That's
Apparently,
the end of his turn.
Apparently, I played that wrong for years. That's funny. I didn't realize that.
I mean, there's ways around it, tumble and a few other things, but
so you're gonna stay there then?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
All right.
And plus, his AC's back up to 18 now.
Oh yeah, nice.
All right, so Ian's first shot will be on the archer. Missed. And the second shot will be on the archer. Natural 20, gotta confirm. And that confirms, so 2d8.
Oh, wow.
Four points of damage on the archer.
Well, there's also the crit multiplier.
No, that is the multiplier.
Yeah, he rolled low on the dice.
Yeah.
But
okay.
It should still do times 2. Oh, never mind, because you doubled the dice. Yeah. You can do either. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
I didn't know which one you guys prefer, so
whichever's more fun for you.
You between the eyes one again. Your trademark.
So that archer's dead. Good job. All right, and that ends my turn.
And his most likely last hurrah. Whoops.
Not quite there.
Ping, ping. He just can't make it through your shield. Ching, ching, ching. Pinging off, sparks flying. Goblin warrior. $19.
Oh. Don't die, Betty.
Plus, yeah. 2 damage.
But remember 3.5, not down, disabled.
What's the difference between being disabled and down?
Disabled is a specific state that happens when you are at 0 hit points, during which you are still up and can take actions as normal. But if you take more than 1 move actions worth of moves, you complete your actions and then lose 1 hit point and begin dying.
Oh, so he's dead but not dead. He can still fight, but if he moves more than once, he just faints.
Or if he stabs, he could stab and then he'd collapse right after that.
So he gets 1 action before he goes down, that.
If he 5-foot steps and then moves next turn, he could start limping away, or there's a number of other ways out of it. But the big difference is when you're down on the ground, you're helpless. Somebody can just come and do max damage to you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But he doesn't actually go prone, right?
Correct. Yeah, he's still able to move and act as normal. It's just if he does anything more strenuous than a move action after completing whatever that is, then he loses 1 hit point, which makes him begin dying.
Okay.
So I need to stand back. Oh, somebody got me. Thank you.
Yeah, I got you. Jimmy, it's your turn.
It sounds like I'm going to be wincing for my turn. Just grunting loudly.
You can take a 5-foot step.
Overcome by the pain, but I kind of drop the dagger that I'm fighting with to the ground and clutch where he just hit me, and kind of try to stay aware, but I'm this is about the end of me.
You can take a 5-foot step.
Heartbeat sound. Doo, doo.
If there's a five, I don't know the 5 thing rule, but I'm happy to move.
Yeah, you can. You can move 5 feet.
You move 5 feet without incurring a tax opportunity.
That's good. It's good enough. I get it.
Don't want to go over.
Yeah. Barther. This guy just, you see Jimmy, scooting back, drops his weapon.
You disable my friend.
Don't forget to reroll your d6 for chaos.
It'd be really funny if I got a max to hit here. That was not a max to hit. I just got better defense, so I still have a 15. So I have what, like a plus... What? So I have what, like +3, +1 on this to hit, right? Because it's plus...
Your strength normally is +2, right? Or +3?
Yeah, it's +3.
Okay, and right now it's +5 because of raging, and then you have 1 base attack bonus. So you add 6.
Okay, so it's +6. That's a 19.
You hit.
It's this +5. He's a dead. Because that's the exact same damage I hit the other guy for.
He is. So he goes down as you're.
Can I... I was gonna ask if I could use the rest of my movement to sprint. Thorfinn, do you need assistance?
I could use all the help I can get.
I also kind of want to be with Jimmy, but sure, I'll go run over for help. Stay here.
You cannot move that far.
35.
Stay with you.
Oh, wait, you have 40 actually.
Oh, yes.
I have 40.
But I saw you go up to like 50 something. I was like, oh, whoa.
No, I went back. I'm not cheating.
Whoa. Yeah, you're good. Is that in your turn?
Yeah, I give Jimmy head pats before he goes down, and then I sprint off to go help Thorfinn.
You're a good boy, Jimmy. Thorfinn, it's your turn.
He'll go for another War Axe attack on the Goblin Warrior.
Alright, here you go. I'll roll for you again. Here goes
Yep,
your
so it's a
dice
+4
roll.
again.
Yep.
Axe
Oh,
attack.
that's 7.
You miss.
Missed.
Nice.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's his turn. That's all he can do, really.
Alright.
Alright, I'll shoot it.
Unless I go for it and do a...
Wait, no, I attacked this turn, right?
With the...
I attacked this turn, because if I don't, I lose rage. No, we're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright, here's Ian's shot. +3 on this. Missed. And second shot. And miss. 2 misses. That's the end of my turn.
The goblin still trying to get through your shield. He's almost got like a tear, like he knows this is it. Jimmy
is still clutching his wounds. I think he probably tries to move behind a tree and just kind of puts his back up against the tree and tries to take cover.
like lone survivor up against the tree, holding on for dear life. Barther.
You think I could charge him at this distance?
You have to move at least
Charge
10,
would just
right?
double your speed.
There's a certain distance you have to cover, right?
If I ran
Charge.
backwards 10 feet and ran forwards 10 feet, would it work?
You do, yeah, that's right. You do have to travel at least 10 feet.
Yeah, you can go back
Distance is-
5 feet and do it.
Yeah, I go back like 5. By the way, it's still Jimmy's turn, so I can't touch my guy.
Oh, I thought I hit end. Yeah,
You did.
it's
It's just, let me try moving it again. Try now.
Like, do I get the flank because he's currently being fought by
Yes, so you'll have +4. And you need to do your chaos.
4? I still have net
So-
positive on my defense.
This roll will be a total of +8.
I think I'm landing this. I don't know unless I roll it out. That'd be really funny.
Oh, that's a 12. You missed.
That's a 12. I missed.
You do miss. So,
Oh, let's hope he doesn't turn around and kill me.
Barther's just like you see he's like foaming, he's like spit, and it's missing, going wide. Thorfinn.
Here's Thorfinn's roll +2. And Thorfinn hits. And
17.
10.
Oh, there was a reaction? Okay.
No, it's
No, it's just your
attack.
turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
And he did 4 damage.
If that's the way you wanted to attack Thorfinn.
Oh yeah. I thought I had my turn before. I guess the turns go quickly now because there's less
Yeah,
there's
not
less
much
people in
left.
the initiative.
There's one guy.
And he finally goes down. So that takes us out of turn-based. There appear to be no more goblins threatening you guys in the immediate area.
All right.
And
I will
that
go over to.
is what I was going to say. That's where we're going to call it.
Okay.
And
Got it.
we will pick up from here to aftermath of a fight. So
Okay.
we'll begin next session.
Awesome.
Yep.
So, thanks you guys for playing. Appreciate you guys for being here and working through schedules and changes and stuff. Appreciate it very much. And
Yep.
the cameras and audio and everything we always got to fight through. Also, everyone for watching, we appreciate it. If you're late and you want to catch up, we'll be on YouTube. That is happy holidays. Rin Chronicles won't be back till after the holidays, so we'll see you guys next time. We appreciate you guys, appreciate the support. And be excellent to each other.